What's up, everybody? This your boy Elijah Birds coming back at you yet with another video. You are not your label. Let me say that again. You are not your label. You're way more than that. And what I mean by a label, we like to purposely put ourselves in a box all the time. Whether we're going through something, like we'll say, I have depression, or I have schizophrenia, or I have that. We see in the psych realm all the time. And my professor, he was pretty wise for this. He says, people take on their stigma of their mental illness and they take it on as an individual part of them. And they become that when they're just battling that specific mental illness for that point in time, but they can beat it. They're just fighting with it. It's not them. It's only a part of that moment in their life. Hear what I just said? Your battles and your traits even are a part of you in that moment. Come on. Especially in that instance. You are not depression. It doesn't rule your life. You are not schizophrenia. You are not anger. You are not drunkenness. You are not sexual immorality. Those are just things that you are fighting at this point in time. So, you are way more than your problems and what you label yourself as. And in this world, it goes beyond just our problems. We like to identify ourselves directly as, I'm black, I'm white, I'm an athlete, I'm an engineer, I'm a nurse, I'm rich, I'm a rapper, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm she, her, I'm he, his, I'm them, they. We like to put ourselves in all these different categories. And that's it. And we become the stereotype surrounding all of those labels. We like to funnel ourselves in that little box. Whatever the name has on the box, we like to put ourselves in a box. When we were a person, a whole person, before we even got to that label. Come on. I know somebody heard that. We were a whole person. You were a whole person before you labeled yourself, and before the world labeled yourself, or before that tragedy happened to you, or before that problem occurred in your life. You were a whole person before that. So why limit yourself now? Why put yourself in chains of simplicity and superficialness when you are a wonderful, deep, and expansive human being? You are more than just a black person. You can honor your ancestors, but you are more than the culture you identify as. That's what makes you an individual that happens to be black or white or whatever. You are more than just she, his. Come on. Yes, you should fight for your rights. You have every right to do that. But you are way more than a gender. You're still an individual. You're still an individual. So you don't have to bow to the movements and stereotypes and the agendas that are presented towards you with those labels. You are more than your problems. Like I said earlier, you are more than what they've done to you. You are more than abused. You are more than ostracized. You are more than victimized. You are more than what you've been through. Yes, they might have lied on you. They may have cheated on you. They may have assaulted you. But you survived, and you're way more than that. You were more before, you're more during, and you're more now. But you have to believe that. You just have to understand that we can't fall into the self-fulfilling prophecy where we conform ourselves to the stereotypes of these labels and stigmas. So all my brothers and sisters out there, what label are you putting on yourself is making you be locked up and putting you in a box and putting you in chains? Because while you're fighting to uphold a certain agenda and an idea of yourself, you are denying who you really are. Because you're afraid to go outside that box. You're way more than what you put yourself as. Because if you see yourself as just like an athlete, you can never focus on the other aspects of life. Like being not only a great academic, being a great social person and leader in the community, or expanding your business, taking that same grind mindset out on the field to business or just life in general. Come on. See, while you're stuck just being black, you won't expand to doing what you like to do. Oh, I'm black. I don't want to skateboard. I don't want to play guitar. Most black people don't do that. But you're denying yourself something that you love, or you might love. But you're denying yourself that because you have a self-fulfilling prophecy attached to that spirit of confinement and labeling. So, with that being said, break free of the chains and the boxes of labels and do what you're supposed to do. Because the only thing that's holding you back from your purpose and growth and true healing is what you put on yourself every day. And that's that label across here and across your heart. All right, y'all. Break away from them chains. Peace.